So you've been buying Pokemon cards. You've been ripping Pokemon cards. And now your collector app starting to look a little plump. And you want to cash in. Understandable. Maybe your storage space is running light. Maybe you have bills racked up. Maybe you want to move value from one area of your Pokemon collection into a new one or another. Or maybe you just have crippling credit card debt. I'm not judging. Well, to actually sell those Pokemon cards or product, it will take a little bit of work. So strap in. The good news is in this video, I have 3 beginner-friendly methods to move some of your Pokemon product. First of all, to preface everything, do your research. TCG Player, eBay, alt. Ain't nobody gonna buy your overpriced ETB, period. Also, before we get rolling, make sure to like and subscribe. And check the description of this video because I have links to 3 other videos that go into all 3 of these suggestions in a bit more detail. First easy option, Facebook Marketplace. Take some good pictures, fill out some very basic info, list your items, respond to messages. It's about as straightforward as it gets. Be prepared for the memes, the lowball offers, the getting ghosted. That's all very real and relevant. But with some persistence and some communication, it's a great place to sell. Biggest pros for Facebook Marketplace, most deals are done locally. It's typically cash or Zelle. There's definitely instant gratification. And once you're done, you meet up, establish a deal, you're done. Cons are definitely the Facebook Marketplace BS. Sometimes you'll get a ton of messages, but ultimately it is one of the most easily accessible marketplaces where you can go to sell your Pokemon stuff. Number 2 is card shows. Make sure that you price out all of your items before you walk through those doors beforehand so you know exactly what it is that you're bringing in and the expected values. Also, know and accept that you're not going to get a 100% offer on any of the stuff that you bring to the show. But a card show is a great big room filled with a ton of people that are just ready to buy your stuff. Cash rate, typically 70 to 85%, and then trade rate, somewhere between 80 and 90%. There is nowhere else you will find the ease of selling your stuff than at a card show, but accepting and knowing that you're going to get a percentage is just part of that deal. So pros, instant gratification and also a ton of possibilities for trading. Cons, percentages, and it's also just not the right environment for everybody. Last but certainly not least is eBay. Now, eBay is going to take a little bit more work, but it's probably the best avenue once you are established. People on eBay are hesitant to buy from new sellers. It's just the way the eBay culture is. On eBay, you fill out some simple information about your card. The process is really quick and easy because there are some autofill features where it'll pull from previous listings of your item that will really speed up the process, and then just decide if you want to run it on a fixed price or in an auction. If you price things based off of eBay last sales, your items will definitely move. eBay is going to get the most motivated eyes on your items than on any of these platforms, and the volume of sales that they have speaks for itself. You will need to learn the ways of packaging items for shipping and a lot of trips to the post office, but after a couple times, it just becomes second nature. So pros, eBay is one of the benchmarks for all values when it comes to Pokemon reselling, and it has a ton of buyers. Cons, it's a little bit of work to get going, and it is definitely competitive. There's a lot of people selling Pokemon cards on eBay, so be ready. And that's that. 3 easy ways for you to move your Pokemon stuff, be it to recoup some of your money or move it into other Pokemon products that you actually want. Remember, each of these 3 suggestions, I have video links below. Make sure you check those out because it goes into way more detail. If you guys have any other easy Pokemon selling techniques, make sure you drop them in the comments. Yeah, if you made it this far in the video, make sure to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one.